Hey friend, are you looking to make extra money with e-commerce and heard about the print-on-demand business model? And maybe you heard about print profits, the new product that's coming out? Well, hey, in this exciting episode today, we're going to do a complete review on print profits, okay? It's a new product coming out by Michael Shih on how you can make money with print-on-demand drop shipping, all right? So hey, we're going to look through some of the benefits and features, a quick demo on what's in the course, and then go through the pros and cons to help you decide whether or not you can actually make money with this e-commerce model. All right, so hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Chris from chrisandjigha.com, and this channel is all about empowering you, the home business entrepreneur, with the mindset and the online skill sets to get results, make money, and live the choice lifestyle you deserve. All right, so if you like reviews like this and demos like this one on different business models, definitely give the video a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and smash that bell too, because you'll be notified whenever I drop new videos, which is pretty much almost daily. All right, so let's get into it, my friend. Print Profits Review. It is a clickbait product actually as well, and it's coming out. As a matter of fact, it's been out for about a year now, so it's being relaunched a second time, and probably with new and better bonuses and all kinds of stuff. So let's get into it, all right? So the creator is a gentleman by the name of Michael Shih. He's a digital entrepreneur. He's been in the game since 2013. I like this story because he said he started off in network marketing, started off with like affiliate marketing, and then got into like e-commerce and found his joy there and was able to create 6 figures in his e-commerce store in like 60 days. He's worked with people like the likes of Fred Lamb and Nick Single, all legit figures in the space. Has created over 7 figures in sales and ClickFunnels. So he's like part of that 2 comma club. All right. So who is this for? Print Profits is for anyone who wants to make money online. I really think for new home business entrepreneurs as well. I recently heard that e-commerce was one of the better places to get started. Affiliate marketers, e-commerce. If you're working from home, maybe you're an introverted type of person. You don't want to be talking to people, and that's not your style, prospecting. And this may be a business model for you to consider. All right. Now, what is Print Profits? All right, Michael Shih has put together what looks like a very comprehensive 8-part module video course that pretty much tells you everything you need to know about how to quickly and easily launch your own print-on-demand business using a 3-step process: design, product, and traffic. And that's really what it comes down to, right? And so it includes case studies, blueprint formulas, and templates, and everything you need to do, you need to know in order to be profitable with Print Profits. Now, I wanted to add this in here too, because this will kind of help you put into like a frame of reference of how does print on demand works. All right, so essentially it's a form of e-commerce and drop shipping. So number one, you would choose a niche and product, and then number two, you would create a brand and design around it. So you create whatever brand you want, and then a design that would go with it. And then what you would do is you would find third-party suppliers and manufacturers who can supply the products, and then create your custom products for you. All right, and then so those are the ones that are going to take your design and slap it on a mug or slap it on a t-shirt or whatever the case may be. And then you'll create an online store. Let's say it's a Shopify store. You'll drive traffic to that store via ads or any other form of traffic you want. You'll capture leads on the front end so that people who don't buy, you can follow up with them later. And then once they go to your store, they click on a product that they want, right? That will go to your third-party supplier, a third-party handler who's dealing with that, and they'll take your brand, create that product right then and there. So you don't have to buy inventory. You don't have to keep inventory. It's made right when the customer buys it, create it, they pack it, ship it, and drop ship it in front of your customer's door, where you don't ever have to touch it or see it or deal with it. You've gotten sales from it, and then the people who don't buy, you can follow up with them with emails and stuff like that. All right. So pricing. Also, the pricing on this thing, of course, is not cheap. Most of these very good courses on e-commerce are going to be at least $1,000. That's what I've noticed so far from all the ones that I've done reviews on. All right, and so let's take a quick look, like I said, at the page here. This is Print Profits page. So like I say, it's talking about what is Print Profits. It's basically a drop shipping model where you don't have to carry inventory, right? He's saying without investing anything in inventory, it's because it's created at the time that the customer might buys. It's kind of like Burger King, right? You get it when you order it, right? Or made to order. I forgot what the marketing message they used to have with that, but basically it's made on order, made on demand. All right, and then so it's Fred Lamb and Michael Shih putting it together to help you create something that's going to be profitable, and then you don't even have to have a huge budget in order to do it. All right, like I said, this is Michael Shih. He has been in the game, so he's definitely someone who knows what he's talking about. All right. So if you go to, let's go to a page. So here we can find, let's take a look at the demo on Print Profits, right, which is pretty exciting. All right, and there's, so like we said, there's 8 different modules. All right, so let's take a look at a few of them. Number 1 is building the business, so you could build to conquer. We'll talk about the basics of print on demand e-commerce, doing niche research, brand research, because this is critical. So, and then securing a domain once you figured it out, creating your logo, acquiring support email, right, setting up shop, getting a toll-free number, creating your legal pages, turbocharging your store, Klaviyo email marketing, Pixelbay, tracker. So right, you got to get all these things set up, right? The site, the legal pages, your brand, your design, your support email, all these things are like the fundamentals so that you're ready to go, right? Even tracking, you got to have tracking in your business to know where to scale and what to quit and what to get rid of, right? So I like this. And step module 2 is design. So you need understand design theory, design research, research shortcut, hiring a designer, working with a designer, creating your own designs, and then making sure you don't deal with any copyright stuff, right? This is how you'll be able to create your own unique products. It's kind of like if you go to like Walmart, you see how there's like Kleenex, which is the brand on tissue paper, then you'll see Walmart, you know, Walmart tissue paper or something like that, right? That's Walmart's brand and version of Kleenex, probably some of the same manufacturer, but they slapped on their own brand, right? It's called private label rights to it as well as another form of e-commerce. It's essentially kind of what you're doing here to a certain degree, right? You're just creating your own brand, slapping it on something basic, and bam, right? So that's what's pretty cool about it. And then 3, preparation. So the overview, getting your suppliers and the products, supplier app install, price psychology, you know, using Facebook for business, creating your fan page, audience research, Facebook graph search method, Google search method, your loyal fans, right? So now you're figuring out suppliers and products, and then how you're going to set up your Facebook page to like create your ads and attract the perfect prospects, right? And then module 4, the overview, Facebook advertising, pixel mastery, right? Ad types, ad creators, ad manager, Facebook blueprint, auto versus manual, product testing with PPE, basic campaign structure, testing the method of algorithms, campaign budget optimization, lifetime budget method. This is Facebook ads right here, which I love because this is not easy to learn. And you definitely want to be with someone who knows what they're talking about with this. And so this is the part that I think is the most difficult part. You can do the whole thing, driving the traffic and learning how to do this effectively without losing a whole lot of money in the process. So I like this. You're going to learn some great Facebook advertising from a master, right? And then you have module 5 is ad performance, right? Killing or scaling. This is where you're testing things. Does it work? Great. If it doesn't, get rid of it. Campaign stabilization, right? So that your AdWords can be on autopilot at a certain point with traffic just being ran into your store, into your campaigns, into your funnels, just on autopilot. Scaling your ads, vertical scaling, horizontal scaling, understanding manual bidding, getting started with bidding, advanced bidding methods, breakout method, ripple method, INTL reach method, advanced CBO method, right? So we're talking about a lot of different ways to scale your ads and your marketing, because this is where your traffic is going to come from. This is the bulk of your business here, right? This is how you get the machine going, right? And then module 6 is delivery, overview, managing your fan page, automated content moderation, running your business, and customer service. All right. Module 7 is funnel scaling. So this would be a funnel overview, strategies on how to build your funnel, getting started with it, your first funnel, getting your ClickFunnels set up, right? That's probably the best place to get started with creating your funnels, and then alternative solutions. So this is how you're going to start driving traffic into those funnels, right? We talked about that from your ads, collecting those leads, and then before they get into your store, that way you can follow up with them later. And then you have module 8, expansion, email marketing, right? And then retargeting. Oh my goodness, right? Someone clicked on one of your ads and then went through a certain part of your funnel, but they didn't get all the way through for whatever reason. You can retarget them with ads because you already know that that person is a highly interested prospect, and you want to go after them versus trying to spend money to go after brand new cold people, which is more expensive. Yeah. So this is how you make your marketing dollars really stretch far and wide. Google brand search campaigns, selling your business, general data protection regulations. So this is pretty cool. Let me show you an example of a place that does something similar like this. This is Printful, right? They basically do the same thing. They're a third-party print-on-demand drop shipping fulfillment service. So this is what Michael Shih is saying, is that you don't have to worry about creating your own stuff. You can get t-shirts, swimwear, engraved jewelry, flip-flops, sport bras, I mean, whatever. Put your design on there, and all of a sudden you have your own brand, your own customized products and services, which is really cool. And like the way they do it is like you would just link them to your store. Remember, someone will then come to your store, they'll click, they'll buy something. That instantly will then go to their factory, and once the payment is done, you get paid, you pay them. They print, they pack, they ship their product from here all the way straight to your client, and your brand is on the box. It looks like it came straight from you in your warehouse, but little do they know that you didn't do any of that work. That was just done between a third-party service like Printful, right? And so it's pretty cool stuff. That's what I like about it. He's going to show you how to get that started and do that. All right, of course, you got bonus trainings here, like, you know, merchandise with Amazon, getting started and making money with that, how to use Etsy to drive more traffic and make money, and Funnel Stealer, how you're going to probably profit from some of his funnels that he's used to make money. He's got bi-weekly trainings, and of course, there's a whole bunch of different questions that people ask here about the program. But if you ask me, man, it looks like some pretty good stuff. One of the things I like is that, like I said, e-commerce is a multi-billion-dollar industry that's really still in its infancy right now, that people are just like, it's so much opportunity. It really is. You can create an effective store pretty quickly. The passive income that you generate from it is amazing. You don't have, and it's location independent. Inventory is really not necessary in this particular case because you're using print on demand. So it's saved costs. You don't print or make anything unless someone actually orders it, which saves you money in the long run. All right. I love the fact that you're learning Facebook ads from Michael Shih in this course, because even if you don't continue to use e-commerce, what you learn from Facebook ads here could help you, can be the starting point for something even bigger that you do elsewhere, right? But because you have the knowledge and skill sets, yeah, of driving traffic with ads, which is huge. And of course, you're working with a trusted mentor who's had results. They're a pro, they're an e-commerce coach. You have a community where there's constant updates and training. You're getting regular live coaching calls and webinars. So there's a lot of hands-on touch and go that's gonna help you keep you going. And there's a money back guarantee from ClickBank. Although I did see something on the bottom where in the questions where it said no refund policy, but I think you have a 3-day cancellation policy. So they're basically not playing around with you, just so you know. If you buy, you got to be ready to go in on it, which leads me into some of the things that I don't like. And it's not that I don't like them, but it's just things to consider, is that just in general with e-commerce, it's like the profit margins aren't all that good. It's just kind of been that way. But and you do have to manage the customer service yourself to a certain degree. Although if you use these third-party services like print on demand, I think they do handle a certain amount of customer service for you, right? So fulfillment, no minimums, custom branding, low shipping, automated order, free sign up, no monthly fees. That's always really cool, right? So I think they handle a certain portion of it for you, but you still got to handle that. And then the quality of products can be questionable depending on where you supply it from and the manufacturer. Of course, we said running ads can be challenging and costly, but I think that this course is going to help you pass that particular hurdle. And then one thing that is really big, and it's like I said, it's not something I don't like, it's just something that you have to consider, is that this type of business model, this type of way to make money online, requires an incredible amount of consistent focus and effort, right? So if you're like the kind of person, and I used to be this kind of person that's like, oh, I gotta make money right now, I need these dollars now, you know, if I don't see this money in about a month, I ain't playing with them, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna refund. This might not be for you. As a matter of fact, it's not for you. You're not ready for it yet. All right, I can tell you for a fact, and what I've learned after 2.5 years and not making a dime, and then finally making some profits, right? A couple $100 profits. I realized that it's the consistent focus and effort on a particular project, relentlessly focused on it and doing it, even when you don't see results, even when you're like everybody seems to be winning and you're not, even when you're like constantly putting in the work and it's grueling or whatever. That is the magic of getting the results that you're looking for. It's the consistent focus and effort, and you have to. And e-commerce is nothing short of that, right? It's gonna be a lot of work on it up front. a lot, and you may not make a whole lot of money. You in the first month, second month, third month, you may not, right? You just need to be in a place to expect that it's going to be a long-term goal, a long-term thing, and just be in a place where you are committed. Say to yourself and write it down, I'm committed to making this print-on-demand e-commerce business work no matter what. Regardless of what happens in my life, or regardless of the results I'm starting to get in the beginning, it does not matter. I'm going to win, and I'm committed to that win no matter what. And you really have to write it down, share with your family and friends. And by doing that, I think you'll find a whole lot of success, not only in this venture, but in pretty much any venture you do. So those are my words of encouragement and the secret sauce to the whole damn thing, to be honest with you. All right. So in conclusion, I give this thing, this is an in-depth print-on-demand dropshipping training with a step-by-step guide and coaching calls from a proven mentor to help you get results. All right, and success in a booming e-commerce industry. So it's 4.5 stars for me because you're dealing with people, Michael Shih, Fred Lamb, who know what they're talking about. So I don't think you can go wrong with that at all. So hopefully this was helpful for you, gave you a quick insight on what you're going to get with Print Profits. Like I said, it's been released before in the past year, which looks to be very successful. And so hopefully you're committed and ready to take a chance on this booming industry. If so, and you found value from this, definitely give the video a like. All right, consider subscribing to the channel up here. Like I said, if you want to check out Print on Demand and this new training, they got a great webinar. It's going to, even if you don't buy, there's going to be a lot of valuable information on this webinar. Check out the link in the description below. All right, so until the next exciting episode, my friend, you be blessed, stay hungry. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.